Okay everyone, this is the binder. After I've attached the dress to it. Now, it's not necessary to actually glue down everywhere, because having that texture of it being able to move around it's quite nice, and I don't always glue them all the way down. Now, as I said, I was going to fold the edge under on here and then fold that one up and meet it. So you can see that it's a little bit puffy, and that's because it's got the underlay and the lace over on the top. Now on this side here, I said that I wasn't going to waste that material, but by the time I did that side tucking it in, this was rather short anyway, so I did the same on this edge. I folded the front under and then tucked the inside and then glued them together. But I did keep the this part of the dress. Now, okay, we see that there's a couple of cut marks here. Don't worry about that, because we're using things up so that we have something to enjoy. Now, the actual binder, lapbook that I'm doing is going to be, just trying to find the right side, is going to be in the lavender and blue shades. So what I'm going to do, because this is the inside of the binder, I'm going to actually put this piece of lace all the way around and come back over, and it will join in the middle of the binder, which is just there. It'll join there where the seam is, so that will be less obvious, and that, when I have glued it down, covers up the little cut marks that are there. Okay, so that's that part. So we're gluing that down. Now for the edges along here, I'll just close it for the sake of showing you. So this is the front so far. Okay, so we have the piece of lace there. Now what I am going to do, I'm going to have a piece of this on the inside and a piece on the outside. So when they're glued down, they will make a join with each other, inside and out. Okay, so you can put them to the far edge and put a little bit of glue, just run it along the line of the ribbon there on each one and glue them together. Now that will be your edge on the front. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Now I don't know, it probably doesn't look like much to you. I actually, when I cut the ribbon, I used a lighter, a cigarette lighter, and just quickly touch the flame to the edge so that it does not fray. Little trick, whether you knew that or not. Okay, so we have that. Now that's as far as I've got to go for now. The front cover will probably end up being a lot more decorative than what it is now. So we'll continue with this later, but that's the basics of my A4 binder lap books. So as I said, we'll continue with another part as it comes along with me. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay everyone, now this is a sample of what the cover may look like. Now I always do this. I lay things down and have a look at them to see whether it looks the way I want, and once it's glued down it's going to look different again because it's not going to be as high, if you know what I mean. So it's going to be a lot flatter, and it's just to see if you're happy with it. I'm not quite happy with it, but that's because it's not stuck down. Now that I've done that like that, I will dismantle it and work with it off the book and see what it looks like. So this here is a beautiful little tasseled mauve tasseled rope that I got from the dollar store. The silk flowers are also from the dollar store. These are from Lifeline. These are from the dollar store. This is from Lifeline. And this, the crochet doily, and also this bit of tassel and the little string of pearl beads that all come from Lifeline. That's some vine I got from the dollar store, and the same with the buttons from the dollar store, or second-hand buttons that I've actually bought. Now this is just sitting on here. It's some tassel brocade with little dangles hanging from it. It's actually for lampshades and that, but they go quite well on journals. So I'll just put that aside for now. Now this is what I finished last night. So that's the other thing, make sure you got the right way up. Okay, so I did as I said. I got 2 pieces of this beautiful cream and gold ribbon and put along the inside edge and the outside edge of the book, and also some crochet lace along the top. It still has that loose feel because it's not glued there. And then I also put a band of lavender over the bluey mauve colour, because all those colours are all in the purple shading, so they all work together. So that's being glued down, our edges are glued down, and all I've got to do now is just settle on the cover. But in the meantime, the other thing I need to do is work out what I'm going to do with the signatures. Now that is the next objective and the hardest part of all doing these binders. So usually wherever your middle is on the binder, I do 2 signatures, but I do them long so they open right out. They're at different levels and they all mishmash together, and it's all folded like the one that I did for Elena with the red roses for a True Blue Lady. and I will show you how I did that, or do that. I haven't done it yet, but first of all you've got to print off. I think I did around, depends on how bulky you want it. So if you did say 15 pages in each signature, then you've got your extended pages, so bring it up to another, what did I say, 15, bring it up to another I don't know, another 5, no more than 20, put it that way, no more than 20, because some of them I cut and I use them as short flips this way and that way, and you can also fold the corners on them and that, but we'll have a look at that when the time comes. But for now, this is done, so I've just got to sort out the papers that I'm going to use, and then I'll show you how the signatures are put together. Okay, thanks for watching. Hi, I'm back again. I know I said I was going to do the pages before I was going to do the front, but I decided to do the front first. So this is the front. So I've done a display there with the purple flowers and that, like I showed you. They've all been glued down, your piece of crochet. And I got this from the dollar store, and I thought that looked pretty good to be a closure. So there we have that. So that's done. I have 30 pages printed off both sides. So my next task will be to show you how to put them together, and I don't really have too much room in here, so what I'll have to do is just lay them down and as best I can explain how I do it, because I can't really do it out in the lounge room. Yeah, so we've got our beautiful tassel on here. Yeah, so it come out really good, and as I said, you can see that it looks flatter, but it's still got some dimension to it. So yeah, it looks quite lovely. And just before I go, when I was printing, or after I'd printed one of the pages, I was sewing it on the machine and I got a new machine and the stitches were too close and it got a tangle in it, so it tore the paper. Now if you get any pieces of paper that you've got a misprint on, half of it's only printed like one of mine have done, don't throw it away, because you can use it obviously. If I'm doing half pages, what I do, so that when you turn it up you can see the reverse side, I actually insert them back into the printer the wrong way so that they print upside down. So you've got one side that's correct, and if you turn it over, that one seems to be upside down. But I found that out as an advantage from a mistake. Everybody learns from mistakes, and it's actually good so that when you turn a flip up you get your full picture, that you're not looking at something upside down. So there we go, that's it for now until I start doing the pages. Okay, thanks very much, bye.